In the ancient land of Egypt, a pivotal moment unfolded where divine will clashed against royal stubbornness. Moses, a man chosen by the Lord, was commanded to confront Pharaoh with a simple but profound message. Let my people go, that they may serve me. Pharaoh's refusal prompted the Lord to unleash a series of plagues upon Egypt. The first was a plague of frogs. The rivers, ponds, and streams of Egypt brimmed with frogs, which invaded homes, bedrooms, ovens, and kneading troughs. Even the magicians of Egypt replicated this plague with enchantments, but it only added to the plight of the people. Desperate, Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and begged for the removal of the frogs, promising in return to let the Israelites go to worship their God. Moses agreed and asked Pharaoh when he wanted the frogs removed. Pharaoh chose the next day, and Moses prayed to the Lord, who granted his request. The frogs died, and the Egyptians piled them into heaps, leaving a stench that permeated the land. However, once the respite was granted, Pharaoh's heart hardened again, and he reneged on his promise. The plagues continued, next turning the dust to lice throughout Egypt. This time, even the magicians could not replicate the miracle, conceding it was the finger of God. Yet Pharaoh's heart remained unmoved. The Lord instructed Moses to meet Pharaoh at the Nile early the next morning and demand the release of the Israelites. Failure to comply would bring swarms of flies, which would fill Egyptian homes and lay waste to the land. Goshen, where the Israelites lived, would be spared, showcasing the Lord's omnipotence. As predicted, Pharaoh remained obstinate, and the swarms descended, corrupting the entire land. Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron again, offering a compromise for the Israelites to sacrifice within the land. Moses insisted they must travel 3 days into the wilderness to avoid offending the Egyptians. Reluctantly, Pharaoh agreed, but requested Moses pray for the flies to be removed. Moses complied, and the Lord answered, lifting the flies. Despite the relief, Pharaoh hardened his heart yet again and refused to let the Israelites go. The cycle of defiance and divine intervention set the stage for further trials, as Egypt reeled under the weight of Pharaoh's unyielding pride.